Sylvia. It is my privilege at this moment to introduce our stewardship speaker for the morning, and I am happy to give you the divine Ms. Sylvia McCallister. Woo!
Thank you, Chris. To some of you, I am Sylvia McCormick. To others, I am Sylvia McCallister, and to others, just Sylvia. I grew up in Berkeley, California, the youngest by 6 years of 3, raised by talented, broadly community-minded and involved parents who gave generously not only of their time, but of their finances, starting with their church. My father was the son of a congregational minister. Stewardship presents itself in many forms. The seed had been planted, and at a young age, I gave faithfully a small portion of my earned allowance into the offering plate. What followed? College, graduate school, marriage, 4 children, 12 grandchildren, in that order. Fast forward to June of 2000. After having lived in Ames for 44 years, Bill and I had decided to move to Minnesota. Our 3 daughters had migrated to Minnesota, our son to Boulder, Colorado. And having visited our youngest over holidays, we had attended Trinity and had stayed with Marilyn's family for 3 weeks after her youngest was born, and while I waited for my oldest to have my 12th grandson, child that is. Having become familiar with the area, we decided that Stillwater was where we wanted to live. Before our move, Marilyn had been chosen to chair Yule Fest that coming fall. Marilyn called me long distance and said, "Mom, will you help me with the Yule Fest, more specifically the silent auction?" "But Marilyn, I'm not living in Stillwater. I don't know anyone in Trinity, and I don't know anyone in the community." "But yes, I'll help." That yes opened a wonderful new chapter in my life. As a silent auction committee member, I gradually assumed more responsibilities, ending up making several trips a week to the Trinity office to pick up auction items, taking them home, wrapping and labeling them, and putting them in order, all over my basement floor. Fortunately, we had bought a home in Stillwater. During my increasing involvement with the silent auction over those 3 years, I met so many Trinity members who generously gave auction items. Some reached out into the community for donations, and others shared their expertise and unique skills. I had become a member of Trinity, and my involvement enriched my life. My stewardship in minor ways had included the Fine Arts Committee, the one and only adult Mexico mission trip, cruises with Chuck and Flo Kloss, lutefisk and meatball dinners, food for thought, and lining up sacristy and communion service for the 9 o'clock services. Hint, hint, you now have an opportunity to brush up to Trudy, to say you want to help by setting up sacristy, communion, or greet or usher at the 10:30 services. Or if 10:30 isn't your regular time, offer your services for the 9 o'clock service. To show my appreciation for all that Trinity has given me, I usually make yearly pledges, usually increasing the amount in each year in response not only to what Trinity is doing, but to the minister's ask and that of the outstanding Stewardship Committee. I invite you to join me in becoming involved in Trinity in any small way. You will develop a pride in and sense of belonging, and you'll want to share and show your appreciation by giving, by making your yearly pledge. I, Sylvia McCallister, thank you, Trinity members, my special family, for all that you have given me over the last 19 years.